Test. Yeah, nice. Test. Okay. Good. Mic working. The late adopter. Also the wrong one. The wrong adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to the Bitcoin. Wow, that's too much sun. Wait. Hi everybody. Wait. That's wrong one. This is the right one. There we go. Wait, we need to turn this stuff off. Man, I should have done this in the start. There we go. Welcome to the Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. Central European Time on the dollar. We do the show every single day, Monday to Friday, because we gotta know what's happening in Bitcoin, altcoins, the dumping, the pumping. Was I wrong? Was I right? You know, who has the bragging rights? You know, Gabriel, not me. The parabolic lines and stuff like that. I get it, guys. You are right. I was wrong. Stuff happens. But I'm not wrong yet. You guys are, but we dumped, man. We dumped. We went down to something like 21k. We went down, not up. You are wrong. Not yet. Tomorrow, maybe. Today, no. I won't say I was wrong just yet. Maybe I was wrong. You know, it looks like it's the worst supermoon ever. But there is a slight chance something might change. And this, if you see on the chart, this daily candle might just pull back up above this line over here. Now, if that happens, no problem whatsoever. Right now, market, huge fear. Everybody thinks we're going down to zero, 10k, 15k, 12k, 17.3k, 5.5k. Bear flag going down to zero, below zero, minus 2000. I don't know. Guys, we still not, you know, I was maybe wrong, but not yet. I'm gonna give it until tomorrow, and then I will say I was definitely wrong. But right now, not so much. Yes. Now the supermoon is not definitely not working out so far. But you know, just maybe we still got something like, I would say, a week left of the supermoon. So somehow we're gonna pump like crazy. We need to see that. Noane says 18.3. You know, everybody says, you know, Roshten says 19, 18k. Ronnie says 15k. Everybody got their own targets. Knocklife says 17.5k. Everybody got their own targets. And I say right now, the target, you know, that button was down at 21.2k. So we're gonna see about that. That said, let's see who is in the chat. The Central Planet, how you doing, man? Sad, hello, how you doing? Wax, morning. Selena, what did you do? Yeah, what did Selena do, man? That was so bad. I think she's mad at Salim. You're wrong, man. I was saying, yeah, KLK. Don't be so crude with yourself. I'm not. I'm just realistic with myself. So what you were wrong. Let's get back to the moon face chart. Where are we at? Yeah, so what? Like, nobody cares. Like, people will forget that I was wrong, you know, in 2 days. And as soon as we start winning again, people will be like, yeah, best day ever. So, you know, it's okay, man. I don't take it too personally. Maybe a little bit, you know, I cry a little bit in the bathroom and stuff like that. But, you know, it passes, you know, after a day or two. Yo, good morning, Crypto. How you doing? Good afternoon. Blues Army, how you doing, man? Eman, good night. 1 a.m. Guatemala. You're in Guatemala. You're watching me from Guatemala, man. RESPCT. Respect, man. 3 p.m. Malaysia. Oh man, I want to go to Malaysia. That looks so nice. What's the quote or the you know, a slogan for Malaysia? Malaysia, the best of Asia. Nice. I see all times, you know, these you know, YouTube you know, Malaysia commercials. Good morning, guys. Anybody made a short? Yeah, some people, I know a lot of people in the Telegram group did short a lot of stuff. I even shorted chilies. Did you know, best trade ever. I did best trade ever on chilies. As you can see here, people are a little bit happy up here. I did the best trade on chilies ever. There you go, 83% on chilies. So I'm very, very happy. So there is that. It's not the 400 million account, it's the different account, but you know, it's my best trade ever. So you know, I'm happy, I don't care. Altcoins to zero. Yeah, I caught 21.5 bottom with a long. Nice, nice, very nice. Bitcoin to 30k round dirt. Nice. M2 Fono. Dobro jutro, guys. Dobro jutro. How you doing, man? Blues Army. Did a lucky short. Lucky short. Bow down to good run. Hey, guys. Good morning. Good morning, Nami. Your parabolic line working out very well. Est Mario 2012. What? WTF Bitcoin? Yeah, WTF. I think I said that a week ago. Super dump moon. Did I short it, bro? Man, a quick 110% show. I'll plug, make money. A lot of people are making money on this. This is a second chance to catch the bottom. Yeah, the second chance. And you're gonna see this. I'm gonna explain to you a little bit about what I'm thinking about it. How does the moon phase work? It doesn't work right now. It's kind of broken. I don't know why. So I'm wondering, you know, whether there is a, you know, COVID number 2 or something like that happening in the world, or, you know, some super inflation numbers, or maybe the market is pricing in some kind of Chinese, you know, housing crash or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. Gabriel in the chat. But it's not bouncing hard. Yeah, exactly. It's not bouncing. It's even hitting slow. I mean, technically, it did bounce hard. I mean, it's up like something like, you know, 3.28%. So technically, it did bounce hard. I mean, it was down 8%. Right now, it's down 5%. So, you know, it is hard bounce. You know, depends on how you look at the hard bounces. All these people only reminding other how they were right. Yeah. And what you said there, it's quite, you know, there is a lot of truth to that, right? People like to be right. You know, people like bragging rights. People like to go around and tell you, you know, I told you so. I told you so. Even me, even though I try to, you know, stay away from that, even I know how that works, even I like that, you know, because imagine if you go to a football game, you win a goal, and you are not bragging like, hey, it's okay, guys, it's okay, you know. Or you go and say that, you know, guys, you know, in the next match, this team is gonna win, you know, and that team wins, and you don't brag about it, right? Or you say that team is gonna lose, and it loses, you know, and everybody's like crying, and you're like, you know, you don't say anything about it, you just, you know, stick on the sidelines. The bragging rights is some kind of I want some kind of respect stuff, you know. I want respect for because I was right, and there is no other way to tell people that you're right beside telling me I told you so, you know. I know that it's very annoying when people say I told you so, but you know, it's part of human nature. Everybody wants, you know, everybody wants some kind of, you know, 15 minutes of fame, you know, 5 minutes of fame, 5 minutes of recognition, 5 minutes of, yeah, man, you were right, you know, bragging rights. I give you that. So, I don't know. I think it's okay. I think it's okay for people. Like right now, Gabriel and Nami can brag that they were right. And I mean, they do get it. You know, even though they've been screaming like, we're gonna go down, we're gonna go down. Parabolic line towards upside broken, you know, and stuff like that, right? Even though they have been, you know, yelling and saying we're gonna, you know, dump while I was going short, like they got breaking rights. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? So if they wanna say like, hey man, you know, told you so. Yeah, sure, man, you did. Respect to you, man, respect to you. But yeah, a lot of, you know, you will see a lot of YouTubers do that, me as well. You know, as soon as I was right, I told ya. But you know, that's life, that's how stuff works, right? Breaking down 21k is too bad, maybe 14, 10k sees. Nah, yeah, that's hope you. Smash the like now. Long orders at 19 to 18k. I sold my position, will buy at lower prices. You sold the bottom, man. You should have sold up here at 25, not 21, man. If you sold, we are buying. Copy TLA. Let's fucking go, dude. Soon good. Bitcoin to the moon. Techno Vikings. Test. No mic. Logitech. No, mic is working. Level Monster. Morning. How you doing, man? I had a lot of fun from 17.5 bottom. Bears and Bulls battling right now. How much fun will Bears be having a week from now? We'll see that. You just proving you're not a vampire. Boom shakalaka boom. Pash. Gabriel, good trade, bro. Rolls locking draw. Hey, who's in the chat more? Christy dude, haha. Let's see more. Let's see more. Who more is in the chat? Lucian, did you short Chili's based on freaking candles TA? No, I did not. Mark my words, Gabriel. Yeah, mark Gabriel's words. Markets were overextended. That's all. Then there was no overextensions. It's just you know, kind of rolled over and slowly went down. There was no big overextensions, to tell you the truth. DXY pumped. Main reason. I haven't checked actually DXY. Let's see up here. I couldn't say it's pumped, but it's going up. You know, it's coming up to the resistance right now. A little bit more maybe, and it's gonna start hitting this resistance up here, give or take up there somewhere. You know, so I'm guessing this dump is gonna be over quite soon if you are looking at DXY. Rakesh, look at how much Ape dumped. Yeah, Ape dumped big time. Lot of coins dumped big time. That not like you bought the dip May, August 22. So what in 2023? May, August. So what in 2020? What do you mean, so what in 2023? It's the same if you told someone you are not going to die today, then the next day you can say, I told you so. I mean, there is all kind of breaking rights you can get, but you know, we are not breaking 7K. This is a pullback before massive pump. Just a second, this is only the beginning. In fact, it will go hard down. Ooh, people are very, very bearish. I think we are at the bottom. Looking forward to finally start buying it probably soon. 70% profits taken on Sol. Hi from Transylvania. Transylvania, we got somewhere from Transylvania. Nice. Hi MBD Financial, how you doing? Romania B Dracula. And Jake is in the chat as well. Okay, I went through the chat, guys. Everything is nice and dandy. So we're gonna look at what's you know, look at the Bitcoin. Was I wrong? Was I not wrong? Because I've been overly bullish. And even though I've been overly bullish in my mind, you know, when I wasn't streaming and stuff like that, I was like, man, maybe I am wrong. Like everything seems like, you know, topping out, you know, rolling slowly over. People are a little bit bullish, but people, everybody, the thing, and you know, falling volume. This is hitting some major resistance. Like if you look at a 2-day time frame up here, you'll see that we hit this 50 moving average that I've been looking at, right? And you know, everything was looking like fine. Thanks, hope you're all. I'm super bullish. We're going back to 24K, Rakesh. So I was still like, you know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is gonna dump right now. But you know, it looks to me like, and I had this feeling, same feeling before. Every time you get to some kind of top, right? And everything seems fine, and everything seems like, okay, right now it's just gonna pump towards the upside, like just a little bit above this resistance is gonna go, right? And it kind of just does never do that. Oftentimes you get, you know, you start living on the hopium, and I never like when I get this feeling that I'm living on the hopium, right? You know that, you know, there are some bearish signs, but it just needs to pump a little bit and it's gonna be fine. And it never does that, right? Never does that. So I was, you know, a little bit in doubt with myself whether this is gonna go towards the upside, but you know, was trying to keep the, you know, optimism up and you know, thinking that this is gonna break towards the upside. Unfortunately, it didn't. So this thing has been going towards the upside. The volume has been going down. Right now, we are breaking this on the downside. We got this is a 2-day chart over here. If you look at the 1-day chart over here, we see that right now that you are breaking this towards the downside. Now that said, there have been a couple of course, interesting moments up here. The first moment came once we broke this trend line up here, this trend over here. We broke right over here. We closed down there below 10-20 moving average, below the trend line. Very, very bad. We failed to get back above that and then crashed on the downside, which was, of course, a very bad move. Right now we are closing below, we are not closing, we are below the trend line and as well below the 50 moving average as well. Very important level on the daily time frame. On the weekly time frame, we are hitting the support, guys. So right now we come to the support talk up here. You'll see that we are, you know, bearish engulfing candle here on the weekly. We still got 2 days left for the weekly candle, but we are hitting the support down there at 10 moving average. On the monthly, it is 50 moving average right over there. And as you can see right now, we are holding those levels. There are a couple of more levels that we are that are very interesting right now. The 50 moving average right above us over here that we just broken towards downside, and of course this bottom level down here as well. So you can see here that we came with the wick to the bottom level down here towards the downside. There are also a couple of these stops up here are also interesting, but you know, there's a whole bunch of support over here. All the way down there, there's a whole bunch of support, and then after that, you know, the support starts kicking in down here between 18 and 20K. So was this move down towards downside good enough? Do we need to go down even more? That kind of depends. What are we gonna, you know, just consolidate over here and then dump on more on the downside? That depends to be seen. But this has been right now going for, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight days towards downside. You can see here the same thing happened over here. We went, you know, sideways up here, and then we had a big dump once when we got the rally. Right now we went sideways and had a big dump. So the question is, are we gonna just have a big rally towards the upside? Sometimes that kind of happens. You can see these small candles up here, and then you have this big dump towards downside, and then you go towards the upside, right? So these moves can actually right now explode towards the upside. So I'm guessing a lot of people are in, you know, panic right now. A lot of people are thinking that, you know, we are definitely going down lower, and that's actually getting me, you know, strongly bullish down here. So I think once we start the stream 400 to 1 million, once we start the trading stream a little bit later today, I think I will be looking for a long position right now. I won't be looking actually for a short positions. So this over here looks, you know, like a capitulation candle on this move. So you have been dumping down for a while, for a couple of days, and right now we're getting this capitulation candle, which is quite heavily. I think it was down 8% or something like that. Like, how much more can you push it down, right? So I think we are pretty much, you know, give or take done. I think we might, you know, do another move up here, something, and maybe there will be a big recovery. So I'm looking for this big recovery. Now that said, let's look at some altcoins up here just to show you something. Let's look at a Cardano over here. What you're gonna see on Cardano over here is that Cardano is coming back down to the bottoms already. You can see down here. So Cardano, although it's been running towards the upside, it's coming back down to the bottoms. And if Bitcoin continues down, going down, this will get a lower bottom than before. And this is actually true for altcoins. And this is actually what I was actually waiting for. You can show you up here in 2018. This is true for Cardano. For Cardano as well. You can see this is 2018, the 2018 bottom down here in capitulation phase, right? And when Bitcoin rallied towards the upside over here, right, it went down a little bit and then continued towards the upside, right? It never went below these low levels down here, but you can see down here that we got these same lows levels previously before. We got the same low levels, and if you look at some other altcoins, you'll also see that some other altcoins made lower lows from the, you know, Bitcoin capitulation in 2018, right? You will see that it made lower lows. So I was actually expecting it. I was actually looking for a move towards the upside, and then, you know, a big, you know, bigger move towards the upside, big move towards the upside, and then a bigger dump on the altcoins, so I can actually buy more. And you can see this is actually happening over here, at least on Cardano. We went, you know, got some kind of bottom. We rallied. I mean, technically we didn't go up there all, you know, I was actually thinking it's gonna go that and then go lower, and once it goes lower, then, you know, you get more altcoins down here, right? But Bitcoin never goes lower, at least didn't do that before. Bitcoin does go lower, Bitcoin does this and goes towards outside, but altcoins can actually dump more. So you can see right now, you know, Bitcoin dumped 5%, you know, altcoins dumped like 10% or something like that, more, even more than that. And a lot of coins right now, you can see here, this is Dogecoin. You can see here, this is some kind of, you know, this is the bottom, but this is some kind of, you know, consolidation place. So you can see here right back down to that levels, and if Bitcoin starts dumping a little bit more down here, this can definitely, you know, dump even more towards the downside. This is sand right over here. You can see the sand over here, you know, bottom was all the way down here, but it's right now losing most of it. So a lot of people, you know, went up here hoping for this move towards the upside. Right now, you know, they're losing. But we are getting into the fear part of again of the technical analysis, right? We are getting again, you know, we are losing all the gains that we, you know, create. So if you look at from the, you know, from the bottoms to the tops, over here, so everybody, you know, buying in this space up here, you know, only the very bottomers are right now still in plus, but if this continues a little bit more down, everybody will be, you know, wrecked. This could actually be a very you know, good move for the price and liquidity, because if it does move lower than these levels again after this long, you know, 2 months capitulation phase, if it moves lower down here, there might be a lot of liquidity left down here to pick up and then go towards the upside. It might be good for, you know, people who wanted to buy more altcoins because, you know, cheaper prices, and, you know, accumulation phase is not, you know, to buy and sell, it's just to buy. at whatever price, you know. So for people, you know, wanting to get a more cheaper prices, it might actually be good. The question is whether Bitcoin is gonna, you know, climb out that. Yesterday we was talking about this head and shoulders pattern and it did not play out. It technically did play out. You can see that, you know, it did play out. It broke towards the upside, but it kind of failed. It was looking very weak. And then it went down up here, you know, it failed and then it dropped towards the downside. So this inverse head and shoulders pattern on 1 hourly time frame failed. So yesterday we also did a trade on Cardano, and the Cardano trade was kind of weak. I was watching the price and you know, it was a very weak, you know, even though we broke towards the upside. There was some kind of triangle up here, right? There was a triangle up here, give or take. Let me just show you this. There was some kind of triangle up here, give or take, and let's go a little bit higher time frame, maybe it doesn't matter. Even though we broke this you know, triangle towards the upside, it kind of, you know, usually in some kind of bullish, when you have bullish sentiment, and when you are very when the price is bullish and bulls are winning, this kind of just explodes towards the upside. The fact that this never explodes towards the upside is a big problem as well. But we closed the trade, you know, we opened somewhere down there and then closed up here because, you know, it was pulling back so hard. It was pulling back so hard, and there was not much bullishness, you know. And then of course this happened over here towards the downside. Let's look a little bit at DXY. Now DXY on the daily dollar index right now is coming back to this resistance up here. It did break the trend. It came back above the trend. Right now we have this resistance up here that's gonna try to retest. And I'm guessing right now that Bitcoin, you know, might you know, hit some kind of bottom and this go towards downside up here and then down, right? There was another trend line over here that we actually managed to hold again. Maybe it was something like this up here, give or take. This trend line, I can see here, we went below this trend over here. We went below the trend, then we managed to climb back above the trend, and right now we're trying to go up higher. So the question is whether the dollar index will actually keep you know, going strong or not. Over here, let me just pull the line up here somewhere like this. So the thing that I'm looking for, if this dollar index is gonna continue going towards the upside, it needs to break this trend line. If it fails to break this trend line over here, I'm pretty certain it's gonna break the support level on the next try, and then it's gonna go down. And once it goes down below these levels on the downside, it's pretty much game over for DXY, the way I see it. But right now it's going up to retest this resistance line over here, and if it managed to get above it, that means that we are gonna have a big dump on Bitcoin. Now I don't see that happening right now. I won't say that I'm, you know, I won't be super bullish or bearish right now, but you know, this is what I'm looking for when it comes to DXY. DXY is definitely pumping. It's been pumping from the bottom down here, but you know, we are coming very close to the resistance right now. That's around something like 108.5 or something like that, give or take. The stock market also on the daily time frame right now, we are having 3 days of sideways moon, but we are hitting some major resistance levels. Let me just put it like this. Yeah, let me just put all moving average. So this is the Dow Jones, and you can see Dow Jones up here at the top. It's hit, you know, technically it broke the 200 moving average and the resistance line, and it's right now sitting above the resistance. So you know, if it goes back below it, it will be bad, but it's technically a little bit above it. But S&P 500 is not above the resistance. It hit the 200 daily moving average. It hit also the top of the channel up here. So the question is right now that we are hitting, you know, the S&P 500 is hitting the resistance and Dow Jones hits the resistance. Will they just, you know, pull back towards the downside? Now Mladen was right, and Mladen has a bragging right. He said that you know, S&P 500 and Dow Jones are hitting the resistance, so any kind of pullback on consolidation will dump the Bitcoin price, and it did dump. It is kind of dumping Bitcoin price, but it didn't have that much pullback towards the downside. Anyway, guys, what I'm looking for right now is very small time frames up here, maybe some kind of 5-minute time frames. This was a big dump towards downside. Might even have been some kind of capitulation candle towards downside. So I'm looking more towards upside actually than towards downside. When is this gonna come? Maybe after some kind of long consolidation phase up here. I don't know, but there was a huge volume on this candle over here. So to me, it does not look like we're just gonna continue dumping like, you know, another 5 or 10% today. So at least for today, I think, I don't know, but I think for today, I think we are done. I think on the small time frames, like 5-10 minutes or something like that, we might be starting consolidating, and we might even see some kind of option happening. If you go to the 4-hourly time frame up here, you'll see that we are getting overextended. Huge overextensions down here on the overextensions indicator. Huge overextensions. This, you know, these kind of overextensions happen during the, you know, the capitulation phase down here, right? These kind of overextensions happen down there, but usually these kind of dumps do not happen that often. What this tells me is that, you know, on the small time frames, watch the price, and eventually this will, you know, have a decent pullback towards upside. It already had a pullback because these were extreme overextensions towards downside. This extreme panic, these things cannot actually, you know, perform that well, because once we, you know, this overextensions indicator down here, my overextensions indicator down here, where is it? My overextensions indicator down here, let's go to the 4-hourly time frame. It measures the closing price, not the wick. If you go up here and we change that to the measure wick instead of the close, you'll see that these overextensions, you know, extended a lot further towards downside, and you can see entirely this move up here was nowhere close to that, only during these two moments where it actually went even lower towards downside. The question is, you know, how much low it can actually go. I don't think we got a lot of, you know, these you know, mainstream people down here. I think this looks nice for some kind of pullback towards the upside. I'm gonna definitely be looking for a pullback towards the upside right now, and you know, maybe it comes, maybe it does come. Down here it was maybe the best, you know, time to buy, but you know, right now sitting back above the, you know, around 22k up here, give or take. So there's that. Any questions, guys? Any questions in the chat? This is scary reverse supermoon. Long USD. Dollar entering parabolic up wave. I dare you to go long now, bro. I will go long. Never want to hear about the moons again from you, lol. Oh man, oh man. Moons are wrecking us, guys. But to tell you the truth, the June and July moon, if you go back in time, June and July moon was actually our, you know, super moons. I never actually believed that the August was the super moon. And when it comes to super moons, there is a definition problem, because somebody defining, you know, above certain levels, you know, that, you know, a full new moon becomes a super moon. Now, that said, we were following one page that said, you know, the August is super moon, so, you know, why not call it super moon as well? After November 22, when can we expect bullish moons again? 23? I don't know, man. After November 22, yeah, let's check that out. Can we go to 27? I don't know. I think we are pretty much done for today when it comes to the dumps. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I think we are done. So November 22, November 23 is a new moon, full moon. Let's go home. In 2023, let's go check 2023. Let's see, where is the next super moon in 2023? New moon. July, again on July. July 3rd is the full moon, super moon. August 1, full moon, super moon. So July and August again. New moon, full moon, super moon, blue moon. Oh, it's the blue moon. August 31st. Full moon, super moon, and blue moon. What's this blue moon? What is blue moon? A phenomenon whereby the moon appears bluish owing to smoke or dust particles in the atmosphere. People saw blue moons for years after 1883 eruption of Kyoto. Okay. So they say there will be a, you know, blue moon. Maybe this is a special moon. I don't know. But it's full moon. It's full moon, super moon. There are no new moon, super moons. Full moon super. There are so many. There are 4 supermoons, full supermoons in 2023, man. There are no new moon supermoons, only full moon supermoons. Do these supermoons relate to the apogee cycles you have on your chart? Yeah, exactly. They are apogee. So you got an apogee and perigee, and basically when the moon is closest, that's supermoon. That's when it's closed, that's apogee. So when we found out, if you remember, apogee and perigee moves, they just, instead of calling it apogee and perigee moons, they're calling it supermoon and micromoon. So it's just different naming, but it's the same thing. No one to Black Swan event being cash and ready to withdraw from any crypto brokers. Yeah, maybe 22 is gonna be big. Talked about big event in November with stars in line or something. Yeah, November is a big event. At least that's what we think. If you look up here, if you go to, yeah, this is November, 22nd November 2022, guys. 22nd November 2022. Everything will be in line. March, Earth, Sun, Mercury, Venus, there will be in line. These bigger, no, but these first, 4, they will be in line. March and Earth on one side, Mercury and Venus on the other side. There will be battle of the beasts, and the Sun is being the judge. So something will happen 22 November 22. This doesn't happen that often, guys. But 22nd November 22. Also, we got a new moon on 23rd. So, there's that. Line 22nd November. Something gotta happen. Yeah, something gotta happen. On average, moon doing better than TIA. On average. The moon's TIA is killing me, bro. People don't believe yet. My lines are my moon. End of bear market nonetheless in 2022. Bear market already ended. This accumulation phase, it happened the day before the Russia war. Doesn't matter. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go and do some other stuff. Thanks for stopping by. I think I'm gonna get ready to long this stuff over here. I don't know why, because reasons, overextensions, dump, fear. I'm gonna long. I'm not gonna be longing the charts. Actually, I'm gonna be longing the fear. I'm gonna be longing the panic. I'm gonna be longing you guys saying 10K. I'm gonna be longing the guys saying 15K. I'm gonna be longing guys saying China FUD. I'm gonna be longing the guys saying that crypto is dead. I'm gonna be longing all you guys. Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by. Join KuCoin, guys. Another chance to get the gems, and only place you can get gems. You cannot get gems on Bybit or FTX or whatever, right? Even Binance is right now so big they don't have gems. Only place to get gems is KuCoin, guys. Get KuCoin, join KuCoin, buy gems. No KYC until you start to cash out. There's that. Easy sign up. Long now. I don't know if it's long now or not. I gotta check that out. So I'm gonna take first when trading. I think I'm a little bit late. First I need a little bit break. I need to drink my coffee. I made coffee. I take two sips, and I need to drink a little bit coffee. I need to relax a little bit, and then we're gonna do it. Stock future trading lower. Yeah, maybe. But there is a lot of fear right now, and I'm looking to long the fear. I'm also looking to allocate my last 20% of my portfolio that I have in cash, so I might be looking for some kind of nice buys on altcoins. That's it, guys. Thanks for stopping by. We're gonna do another Bitcoin stream maybe tomorrow, but most likely on Monday. We're gonna see that, but there will be other trading streams. Thanks for stopping by. Hit the like button on the way out. Thank you for watching the show, and of course join KuCoin. Okay, guys, bye bye.